Without failure, there'll be no success. Without success, failure doesn't exist. So it is fair to say failure is the only single pathway to success. And some of you guys are going to fail over and over and over again before you finally reach your success. And if you give in early, that makes you the biggest failure. Some of you will obviously quit, naturally, reality of life, and some of you will grind in there, like never before, will stand up tall and just fight through adversity. And eventually you will break through. Only the strong survive. But you've got to embrace the failure side of things. That's the only way you are ever going to grow, if you're ever going to grow. So embrace failure and knowing that, yes, you're not alone. Failure is a fucking good thing. Embrace it. The moment you start to understand this, the better you can start using this to your own advantages. Failure is good for you. It helps you grow. You're going to fail. You're going to make some schoolboy's error. Going to make some small, big, terrible mistakes. But it's all part of learning curve. Just embrace it and just keep moving forward. Failure is good for you. Without failure, there'll be no success. And it's so funny in society how we quickly want to rub shoulders with people within our sector that have done well for themselves. We don't tend to focus on those guys who might have actually tried what we are trying now. They've actually tried it and failed. People don't want to associate with those guys who've already failed down the line. It's always quick, it's always the case, we try to rub shoulder with the guys up there, making that air figure for themselves. But what you've forgotten is knowledge. Because those guys you don't want to look up to that failed, what they have as a package as a whole is knowledge. Because it's important you rub shoulder with them as well so you can learn from their mistakes so you don't make the same fucking mistakes. Perhaps you can learn one or two things from those guys who you consider or classify as failure. Knowledge is power. You can learn from their mistakes. And, you rub shoulder with both sides and just use that to your own advantage and just try to find yourself, So failure is a good thing. Matter of fact, I need you to go out there and keep trying every fucking thing in the book and keep failing. Doesn't matter what. Because you know what? Congratulations, you're growing and you're learning.